I believe that you can have a soft life. I believe that you can live the high life and still be a believer, still love God, still be very grounded and rooted properly. It's your favorite Dr. Faith Abraham, and welcome back to our channel. Listen, today we're going to be talking about the hidden secrets of your favorite rich aunties. And here's the thing, I get it. Some of us, we may not have rich aunties that are accessible to us, or we don't have anyone in our family that is rich per se, but there's even people now with social media that we look at and we're like, oh, I love that lifestyle. You know, you're doing the mental work, you're doing the work, okay? So that you can embody that lifestyle and have that lifestyle for yourself. That is who we're talking about today. We're talking about that woman who exudes confidence. She has all the things, right? And let's just be honest. I know some people are like, oh, material things aren't anything, but if you didn't care, you wouldn't pay attention to them at all. And even to the point of not responding or writing a comment that material things are not gonna make you happy, blah, 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 blah. Like, if you're taking the time to write that type of comment, sis, I'm just gonna tell you right now, you care. Stop acting like you don't, you do. It's just, you're projecting, okay? We feel it, we can tell, because if you really didn't care, it would come through your feed and you would scroll on. Matter of fact, if you didn't care, it wouldn't come through your feed at all. So, I digress. Understanding that, you know, they have all the things. They have the financial freedom. They have the time freedom. They have, you know, just that life that we all really desire for ourselves. And here's my thing. I believe that you can have a soft life. I believe that you can live the high life and still be a believer, still love God, still be very grounded and rooted properly. A lot of times what people say is, oh, well, I don't want to have money because money's going to make me some kind of way. No, money doesn't make you some kind of way. You're already who you are. Money will enhance who you are. It will really show you how you get down, okay? So if you don't have boundaries, money is going to show how big of a deal it is that you don't have boundaries. But if you have a good heart, if you're a giving person, if you're a loving person, if you love to serve, more money is just going to show that and exhibit that. So I'm going to give you 3 things that you need so that you can be a rich auntie and know like what's really going on. Are they special? Are they unicorns? Do they just have all of God's favor? Like, are they the chosen ones? No, right? We're supposed to occupy until Christ comes, and we will enjoy in this life and the one to come. This is how they do it. I'm going to show you and I'm going to tell you, okay? And let me know in the comments if any of these resonate with you. The first one is rich aunties have multiple streams of income. Real rich, I'm talking about the real, not the phony and the fakers that we see on social. I'm talking about the real rich aunties, okay? So they have the things, but they also have investments. They also, you know, they're the ones that have accounts for their children. They have college funds. They have, you know, life insurance. Hello. Like, they have help. Like, they really have things put together for themselves. And it doesn't have to be like $1 billion, but they are intentional and you can tell, okay? Real rich aunties have multiple streams of income. The Bible even says that you should have 7 streams. Yeah, 8. For you do not know what will happen in the land. That's scripture. So for those of us who only have our job or only have one business, and that business is, you know, provides income for us with one stream, we're not doing it right. And honestly, and I teach this, I'll try and clip the video here, but we should have multiple streams of income. Our business, I say, if this is the core of your business, then your business should be able to bring in multiple streams, right? So depending on what's going on in the land, you're never just hung out to dry. This is what makes us the lender and not the borrower, the head and not the tail. Okay, so they have multiple streams of income. In this economy, in this world that we're in, okay, with the advent of AI, web 3.0, software, SaaS, and tech, which I'm a part of, you should have some digital products. And I'll do my best to either add it to the comments or to the description box, but I have like a mini course and an ebook that will walk you through how to do this, how to set this up for yourself based on the expertise, the understanding, the experience, the things that you've overcome based on that. Taking that, packaging it up, and giving it out to the people who need it most. Like, I live my life and I've created any business that I've created, anything that I've ever offered people has always been from the place of, one, to serve, and two, to give people what I wish I had when I didn't know what I didn't know. Because it just makes sense. If we're to serve, I'm going to serve you in a way, in a capacity that when at my time of need, I wish I had this information. So now that I have it, I'm going to pass it on to you. So you can create digital products, you can create an online business, you can create something that can help other people. And when you help and you serve other people, you will always have what you need, because money is connected and tied to value. And rich aunties know this. They know this. So even if they have their job and they have their side gigs, or they have their tutoring, or they have like whatever they have, they know and they recognize that servitude and serving is the way to go. And because they serve and they add value to the world, that value comes back to them in the form of finances. And that's part of how they fund their rich auntie lifestyle, right? So the second one is they have a budget. And it really trips me out how people are always like, oh, when I'm rich, I would be flying in first class every time I fly. I would have designer this, or they'll leave comments in people's section like, oh, why do you have that luggage? I would think that you would have designer, or I would think you would wear 100% diamonds and not lab created diamonds or moissanite diamonds. Honey, I can tell. When people talk like that, they are those kind of people who, if they won the lottery, listen, I'm not speaking nothing negative. I'm just telling it like a TI is, okay? But if they won the lottery, they would be those people that fulfill those statistics of 3 to 5 years. They're in worse financial condition than they were before they won the lottery. Why? Because there was no mental shift. There was no mindset shift. There was no inner growth. It was purely something that happened to them, and they never grew with the income or with the funds that they found in their hand. Even rich people have budgets. I remember somebody was like, oh, I can't believe she's rich. She has money. She's doing better than all these other people. Why is she talking about a coupon? What does she need a discount for? How do you think they stay rich? Girl, they look for the freebies. They look for the coupons. They look for the discount. They use those loyalty points. Hello. I might need to do like a little shorts or something on credit cards that you get loyalty points with. They don't spend their cash. They use their credit cards. Then they get their points. Then they pay their credit cards. Then they use their points to buy stuff. Redeem on trips. This is, I'll be writing this down, girl. You better be writing this down, because I'm giving you all the tea. Two women that I love on YouTube is Cappuccino and Consignment. She had a recent video where she was saying why she wasn't going to buy designer goods anymore. The focus was more so towards the quality, which wholeheartedly agree. The quality on luxury items has significantly decreased, unfortunately. And so it's just vintage that really gives you that luxe feel because it's quality. The gold is actually gold and not costume jewelry. Like, so she goes into it. It was a really good video. So shout out to her for that. And then also I love Colorful Noir, Eileen. And her channel used to be about, different designer items and goods and things like that. And then she did a whole 360, 180, and started minimizing and reducing what she had. And I would say that it's more of a feel where it's like the pieces that you have really are meaningful to you, and they can be applied to, your intentional closet, right? So you're not just buying something because it's the trend. You're not just buying stuff because you saw somebody else have it. Like, you get stuff because it's intentional. And that leads me to my third point. But before we get there, I want you to know, if you like this kind of conversation, you like this kind of stuff, make sure that not only you smash the like button, because we need to let YouTube know what's up. Like, other ladies need to know what is going on this channel. We talk about the law of faith. We talk about visualization, mental health, business, like those things that make our life worth meaning on this channel. And I even have a freebie just for you. So check it out in the comment section and grab that. It's Reprogram Your Mind to Reprogram Your Life. You will love it. So make sure you download it. So from there, now we can get into number 3. And number 3 is, this is one of the secrets of the rich aunties, and it's this: essentialism. Hear me out. There was a big move and sweep for minimalism. Minimalist, oh, I'm not gonna have this, I'm not gonna have that. I'm just gonna, get rid of everything and just have like a little bit of stuff. I couldn't do it. I tried it, honey, and it felt too much like poverty. I tried it and it felt too much like the struggle, okay? Not interested. And for those of you who don't know my story, I have struggled. I am the first daughter to immigrant parents, so I saw them build a life in a brand new country, okay? And build a life in a brand new country. And it was not easy. And I took on some of the burdens towards money that they had, which led to different events manifesting in my life, and where I really had to do the inner work and heal from a lot of those things. So I was at a point where I had an apartment. There was no furniture. I did have a bed, even though it wasn't on a frame. I had my stereo system with CDs that I stole from my mom. I literally stole them. She did not know where they went. It was because I took them. And a lot of clothes. So I looked good, but I was not doing good. I was the antithesis of rich auntie. And it was really hard. And so when I started looking into minimalism, I was like, okay, this is really good because this is going to help me with my spending. But it just reminded me of where I had come from, and I just couldn't do it. It was just, it was so much inner conflict that I was just like, whew, let it go. Which then led me to find essentialism. And there's a book, I'll put it up on the screen so you can check it out. And I loved it. And it made so much sense to me. And it allowed me, even with my ADHD brain, to grab a hold of what I really wanted and be intentional about my closet, intentional about my spending, intentional about the things that I wanted around me without too much constriction. And then that being essential now caused me to have a different focus. So I wasn't moved by everything I saw. I wasn't moved, or, oh, I have to get this, I have to get that. Oh, she has it. Oh, that's so cute. It's going to look cute on me. Da, 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 da. No, does it fit into what I have going on? Does it work with what I already have, which I love and I feel embodies me as a person? It does? Great. Do I need it? Don't matter. I have the budget for it. I'm going to get it. and it flows seamlessly into my life. So essentialism is really a great key for the rich auntie because it allows you to stay focused without having to feel like you're in scarcity. But it also allows you to enjoy and circulate the money that you do have and enjoy life like we're supposed to. Listen, if you have any thoughts, anything else that you would add to this list for rich auntie hidden secrets, if you are a rich auntie, honey, let us know in the comments. Let us know your secrets. Tell us your ways, darling. We want to know. But I definitely look forward to seeing you in the comments. I do have a video uploaded for you that, according to YouTube, is perfect for you. So go ahead and hit you're gonna watch another video anyway. So go ahead and hit that button, and I'll see you in the next video.